Why Star Wars Episode 9 title rumors have fans in a frenzy. We're a little over 10 months out from Star Wars Episode 9's December release, and we still have yet to get a teaser, a description of the story, or even what the film will officially be called. And with principal photography beginning to wrap up, fans are champing at the bit to get something, anything more than one blurry set pic from director J.J. Abrams. At this point, fans seem to be tripping over themselves to figure out what the title of the film will be, and it's this hungry speculation that has the wildest of tinfoil hat conspiracies closing in on when it will drop and what it will say. So let's round up all of them and see if we can't get ourselves a stew going. First off, when will the title drop? Let's start with The Force Awakens reveal. Episode 7's title was shared in November of 2014, more than a year before its December 2015 release. Steven, stop laughing. Which is why this past fall, plenty of folks were expecting a title for Episode 9 right around the holidays. Seriously, Steven, stop laughing. I can see you out of the corner of my eye. Unfortunately, fans were left empty-handed, relying only on the Star Wars Christmas special for holiday cheer. That should make you feel sad. Then there was the title of Rogue One, which was announced, of all places, during a Disney shareholders meeting. A boss move for Disney CEO Bob Iger if his goal was to get fans to actually pay attention to boring corporate meetings for years to come. It was during one of these calls that fans also were given details about the upcoming Star Wars TV show, Cassian Andor, so fans were expecting something similar during this quarter's earnings call on Tuesday. Sadly, no title, just more news that EA would still be holding on to the Star Wars video game license. Then there was The Last Jedi's title announcement, which came right about the end of January 2017. Many fans were speculating that the title would be announced with the return of the Star Wars show on YouTube, which was set to drop at the end of last month. However, due to technical difficulties, the show never materialized, nor did the title. This then leaves us with Solo, a Star Wars story. While Ron Howard revealed the title around October of 2017, about 6 months before the film hit theaters, Solo's marketing blitz really began around 2018's Super Bowl. Now, this led fans to believe we might see a 30-second spot revealing the Episode 9 title during this year's Super Bowl. However, much like the Rams, fans were left disappointed. So what can we gather from this storied history of title reveals? Well, there's no real consistency or pattern in the announcements other than the fact that they all came shortly after production has wrapped on each of the Star Wars films. As far as we know, Episode 9 is beginning to wrap production, with C-3PO actor Anthony Daniels tweeting his farewell to the character, and the BB-8 team tweeting that they are wrapped as well. So we could potentially see a tweet from J.J. Abrams dropping the title when principal photography wraps on Episode 9, which could be as soon as the end of this month. Now, of course, because it's us, this is just speculation, and it doesn't necessarily mean we'll definitely get the title when production does conclude. Another, much later option would be to drop the title at Star Wars Celebration this April. However, this feels a bit late in the game, even for the studio that waited until 3 months before Solo came out to show us the trailer. It is worth noting that after The Last Jedi's title reveal in January of 2017, the first teaser for that film was shown at Celebration in April of 2017, making the title announcement its own news story. Then waiting to release footage at Celebration tracks for us rather than bundling the two reveals. So there's tons of chatter about when the title will be released, but how about what the title will be? So far, there have been plenty of fake title leaks and fan favorites on the Star Wars speculation subreddit, like Rise of the Resistance, Son of Darkness, and Balance of the Force. My personal favorite is Star Wars Episode 9. Why force it? Or don't force it. I f***ed up my own joke. Star Wars Episode 9, don't force it! One theory is that the Episode 9 title is hiding in plain sight, a la in the opening crawl of The Last Jedi. Again, we can point to some Star Wars history that gives this theory some credence. The Last Jedi was a phrase that was used in The Force Awakens opening crawl. Marvel recently pulled a similar move with the title for Avengers Endgame, with the word Endgame coming from a line spoken in Avengers Infinity War. While we think this theory is intriguing, Star Wars hasn't used this strategy with any title besides The Last Jedi. At this point, the title is still under wraps, but we're guessing it won't be long until we see something from the folks at Lucasfilm about Episode 9. Based on everything we know so far, we're expecting a title reveal around the end of this month, followed by a teaser in April at Star Wars Celebration. That Star Wars teaser could then be teed up in front of Avengers Endgame, which hits theaters later that month. But what do you folks think? Will we get a title or trailer soon, or will we have to wait until April? What are your theories on what the title could be? We're partial to Star Wars Episode 9 Part 1. Actually, I like mine better. Let's discuss. Be sure to like, subscribe, and mash that little bell to get notified every time we drop a new video or go live with the show. And have you seen our new documentary about an island getaway for the ultra-rich that went awry in a major way with unsafe living conditions, lackluster food, and T-Rex attacks? Move aside, Firefest, because we're talking about Jurassic Park. Check out Jurassic Fraud on Nerdist YouTube right now. We spared no expense.